Hi, my name is Josh, and today I wanted to talk about my favorite backpack. It's called Goruck. This is the Goruck GR1. This backpack is made from a company called Goruck, which was started by a Special Forces Green Beret fellow who, when he finished his tour of duty, decided he wanted to create a backpack that was, made of this really strong material that has straps that were wider and more comfortable, but also, really strong connections between the straps or the handle. And he came out with this. This was his first backpack. And while this backpack is not waterproof, you can't leave it at the bottom of the ocean for like 3 weeks, you can go out in a drenching rainstorm and nothing gets wet. I mean, this thing is designed to go through mud, to go through just really challenging situations, and come out just fine. The company guarantees their products, which are manufactured in Montana in the U.S. So anything, any problem with your bag, send it back to them, they will fix it for you. So basically, it's a backpack you can have for your entire life. So this GR1 that I have has been customized a little bit, and I'd like to show you some of the add-ons that I did and why I did them and why I think they're interesting. The first one is Goruck makes this small little charm that attaches to the end of your bag. And you're probably thinking, well, okay, that looks cool. Why would you want that on your bag? Well, this is actually paracord. So if I was ever in a situation where I needed a really strong piece of paracord, I could just unravel this and all of a sudden I've got a long piece of cord that I could use. Don't really know what situations like that might be, but you never know. If you look at the outside of my bag, I've got a little pack attached to it, and it's attached using what's called a mole attachment system. These are basically this sort of webbing that is used by the military. It was designed for the military that lets you attach all sorts of accessories to the outside of your bag. In this case, I've attached this. It's an accessory sold by Goruck, and it has 2 interior compartments that can hold things that are zippered. And their zippers are phenomenal. They're really high strength zipper, well made. And this gives me sort of a little quick stash on the outside of my bag. Maybe if I want to stick some food in there, maybe something else. Also has an interior compartment, a front compartment as well, where I can stick in something like a notebook. And then if I open up the bag, you'll notice that the bag can open completely and stay flat, so that you can see all of the things that are inside of your bag. And I love that about this bag. The interior compartment has a mesh sort of holder, which would allow you to stick some clothing, change of clothing, something like that. I've also attached another, via the mole, interior bag that gives me some more storage options. I also have a hook carabiner that I've attached, which is good for hanging wires or something like that, because I'm always carrying wires, as you can see in my bag. On the front part of the bag, you'll see that there's even more compartmental storage. Here I've got a mesh zipper, and on top here I've got a bag that's really great for like a music player or a phone, and actually has the ability to run a cord out to the outside of the bag. So pretty cool. There's no emblem or logo anywhere on the outside of the bag, but on the inside you'll notice that they've got the Goruck GR1 logo, which is pretty cool. But they also give you these little patches that you can put on. So in this case I've got a black American flag, and you can stick them on. On the back of the bag, it has a special notebook compartment here, where you can very easily insert, I believe it's up to a 17-inch notebook. I've got a 15-inch in here now. It also has the capability of using it as a bladder bag. So you can stick a bladder bag in here and then have the front come out and you'll be able to drink while you're running around. The bag has a sheet, I believe, of either carbon fiber or aluminum inside to help the bag keep the shape. So it's very comfortable on your back, and the extra wide straps really help as well to make the whole bag comfortable. This is the GR1. It's one of my favorite bags. I love it. The more I use the bag, the more sort of distressed it gets, and the more it sort of picks up this great character. The company Goruck that makes this bag believe they charge, I think it's a pricey backpack. I believe this one is $175. But it's the kind of bag that you'd have for the rest of your life, so it's definitely a worthy purchase. And that's the Goruck GR1.
Katie's in the video.
And I love it.